Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Parenting is an incredible journey filled with love, lessons, and let's be honest, a ton of fails. These moments make you want to facepalm, but later, they become the best stories. Today, we're celebrating those epic fails that deserve a trophy. So get comfortable, grab a snack, and get ready to feel seen. If you've ever had a parenting moment go hilariously wrong, hit like and subscribe. You're in good company. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with a classic, one that every parent at some point has either experienced or dreaded, the infamous school picture day fail. It's the kind of story that gets told and retold at family gatherings, always with a mix of embarrassment and laughter. It all starts innocently enough. You get the flyer sent home in your child's backpack, maybe with a bright sticker or a bold headline, "Picture Day is coming." You stick it on the fridge, circle the date on the calendar, and make a mental note to pick out the perfect outfit. For a moment, you feel like you're totally on top of things. But then, the big day sneaks up on you. Tuesday morning arrives, and suddenly, it's a whirlwind of missing shoes, spilled cereal, and last-minute homework. The dog's barking, someone can't find their backpack, and in the chaos, picture day slips your mind completely. Weeks later, you get the envelope from school. You open it, expecting a sweet, frame-worthy portrait. Instead, you're greeted by a photo that perfectly captures the madness of that morning. A true masterpiece of mayhem. There it is, hair sticking up in every direction, a mysterious jam smudge on the cheek, and instead of the carefully chosen button-down shirt, your kid is proudly sporting their favorite superhero tee. Maybe there's even a hint of toothpaste at the corner of their mouth. That's when it hits you. You completely forgot it was picture day. All your plans for a perfect photo vanished in the morning rush, replaced by the reality of real life with kids. At first, you might feel a wave of mortification, but then, as you show the photo to your partner or your friends, the laughter starts. Because honestly, this picture is so much more genuine than any perfectly posed portrait could ever be. It's a snapshot of your actual life, the beautiful, messy, unpredictable reality of parenting. It's a reminder that sometimes, the best memories come from the moments that don't go according to plan. And you know what? You're going to buy the biggest photo package they offer. Because this isn't just a school photo, it's a family legend in the making, a story you'll cherish and laugh about for years to come. If you've ever been responsible for a tiny human, you know there's one universal parenting nightmare, the dreaded diaper bag fail. It's the kind of mistake that can happen to even the most seasoned parents, and it always seems to strike at the worst possible moment. You're getting ready for a big day out, feeling like you finally got this whole parenting thing under control. The baby is dressed, snacks are packed, bottles are ready, and you're convinced you've thought of everything. You double-check the bag, making sure you have wipes, toys, extra clothes, and even that emergency pacifier. You're feeling invincible, like a parenting superhero. The world is your oyster and nothing can go wrong. At least that's what you think. But then, out of nowhere, disaster strikes. The unmistakable smell, the look of panic in your baby's eyes, and suddenly you're in the middle of a code-red diaper situation. Time slows down as you realize what's about to happen. You reach into the bag, heart pounding, only to discover the unthinkable. There are no diapers, not a single one. You dig through every pocket, hoping you missed one, but all you find are crumpled receipts and a lone sock. Somehow, you manage to pack everything except the one thing you actually needed. It's a moment of pure disbelief, followed by a wave of frustration and a touch of panic. Your baby looks up at you, completely unaware of the crisis, and you realize you're going to have to get creative. Maybe you consider using a spare onesie or even a burp cloth, anything to buy yourself a few precious minutes. In those frantic moments, your mind races through every possible solution. You experience all 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally acceptance. You can't believe you forgot the diapers, but here you are living every parent's worst fear. With no other options, you scoop up your baby and make a beeline for the nearest store. You try to act casual, but inside you're dying of embarrassment as you make the walk of shame to the diaper aisle, hoping no one notices your rookie mistake. But once you've got those diapers in hand, relief washes over you. You survived the ordeal, your baby is happy again, and you can't help but laugh at the chaos. Now, you've got a story to share with other parents, one that proves you're not alone in this wild adventure. Because at the end of the day, parenting is all about improvisation, rolling with the punches, and finding humor in the messiest moments. Let's talk about food. Not just any food, but the kind that comes with a side of guilt and a sprinkle of secrecy. In every household, there's an unspoken rule. Parents set the example, and kids are expected to follow. But is it really that simple? There's a double standard in a house with kids. You preach healthy eating, piling broccoli and carrots onto their plates, giving lectures about vitamins and strong bones. You tell them, no dessert until you finish your greens. And you mean it. At least, you sound like you do. But when the kids are finally asleep, the house transforms. The silence is golden, and suddenly, it's your time. The kitchen, once a battleground of negotiations over peas, becomes your secret haven. You tiptoe into the kitchen, careful not to wake anyone. You know exactly where your secret stash is hidden, behind the oatmeal, under the healthy cereal, maybe even in a box labeled quinoa. You reach in and grab your forbidden treasure, a bag of chips, a chocolate bar, or maybe those cookies you swore were for guests only. You savor the moment, relishing every bite in the quiet darkness. It's your little rebellion, your reward for a day of parenting. The taste is sweeter because it's secret, and for a few minutes you're not a role model, you're just a snacker. But then, out of nowhere, a tiny voice breaks the silence. What are you eating? You freeze, snack halfway to your mouth, caught in the act. The kitchen lights suddenly feel brighter, and you realize you're not alone. You're a junk food criminal exposed, standing there with crumbs on your shirt and guilt on your face. Your child's eyes are wide with surprise, and maybe a little bit of triumph. You try to play it cool, mumbling something about just checking the expiration date. But they know. The jig is up, and your cover is blown. Suddenly, all those lectures about healthy choices come back to haunt you. You sigh, knowing you've lost all nutritional high ground. There's nothing left to do but share the loot. You hand over a chip, admitting defeat with a smile. Now, you're both in on the secret, munching together in the dim kitchen light. It's not the healthiest choice, but it's a memory you'll both laugh about later. Because these moments, the mess, the laughter, the busted snack raids, are what make parenting real. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present, even when you're caught red-handed. And sometimes you just need a snack. After all, parenting is hard work, and a little treat now and then is part of the journey. This one's a milestone, realizing your toddler is listening and understanding. You use the parent code, spelling out words to keep secrets. You feel like a secret agent, but then your toddler spells BEACH. The code is broken, and your secret agent status is revoked. They've been playing dumb, gathering intelligence. You feel shock and pride because your kid can spell. But now, you need a new code. Maybe Pig Latin? It's a bittersweet moment, but it's also a sign of growth. And that's what parenting is all about. Our final fail is a tale of temptation and getting busted sneaking candy. Every parent has a secret stash, hidden in clever spots. You wait for the perfect moment, usually at night, to enjoy your treat. But sometimes you get cocky and try it in daylight. Your kid catches a whiff and asks, "What's that smell?" You're caught red-handed or red-mouthed with gummy bears. They demand to see your mouth, and you have no leverage. You failed, and now you have to share. But these moments are what make parenting real and memorable. And sometimes you just have to laugh. That's a wrap on our Parenting Fail Hall of Fame. These moments keep us humble and show that kids turn everything into a hilarious adventure. There's no such thing as a perfect parent. We're all just making it up as we go. These fails are battle scars, proof that we're trying our best every day. Next time you forget the diapers or get caught sneaking chocolate, just laugh and make it a story to tell. Share your funniest parenting fail in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more laughs. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you in the next video.